has finally been announced that we are losing a bunch of items in Dress to Impress. Get ready to say goodbye forever because these items are not coming back. If you didn't know, with the recent update, a bunch of items have already been removed. 2 of which have most notably been removed due to copyright. Now, I have covered these sets before, but if you haven't gotten a chance to look at my other videos, the 2 sets are the Madoka Set and the Hatsune Miku Set. Now, we have not heard anything about the Hatsune Miku Set, so most likely that will never ever be coming back. But as far as we know, the Madoka Set is being reworked as we speak. We have had 2 leaks so far of what seems to be the new Madoka Set, now being renamed as the Myra Set. One of these leaks looks to be the new shoes, and I think that these are so much cuter than the original. The other leak looks to be a choker or a bow neck piece with a jewel in the middle. Obviously, we can't see too much because the silhouette is so dark, but I am so excited to see what the DTI team has in store for the Myra Set. However, once again, that does mean we have to say goodbye forever to the original Madoka Set. Now, there's a dress in DTI that keeps on changing over and over again. If you remember this dress, most notably used for Valentine's themes, it has been reworked twice and now looks like this. I am going to put up all 3 versions of the dress, but remember, because this item has been reworked, we are no longer able to get the first 2 versions, which the first version being the most iconic for having the little heart inside of the dress in the middle. Unfortunately, we have gotten no news of this coming back, meaning we have to say goodbye to this dress forever. Next on our list are going to be the heart antennas. Yes, these items have been gone for a while. I couldn't find them when the first update came, and it looks like there are no plans or updates on bringing them back, so it is safe to say that we are going to have to say goodbye to the antennas forever. I'm really hoping we get some other alternative because the antennas were so good for themes like Alien or Cyberpunk. Let me know your thoughts and if you liked the antennas or not. Now, recently in the Dress to Impress Discord, there was an announcement ping informing players that at least 5 items from the game were being removed. Now, according to the manager, this is due to the lag that we are experiencing in Dress to Impress. Apparently, the lag is so bad that it is making the game unplayable. Now, the manager has mentioned that obviously they do not want to take away the player's favorite items, so that is why they are giving us the ability to choose which 5 items will be removed in the game. Now, they did mention that this wouldn't be forever, but it will take a very long time for the items to come back until they can figure out a solution to optimizing their game and reducing lag. Now, there has been a lot of talk about the fur coat and the entire fur set being removed and reworked. To a lot of players, this is such a devastating suggestion because the fur set is a very nostalgic set and an item that players are still using. It is suggested that we remove the fur coat, and a lot of players have been asking for it to get a rework. Now, I don't know about you, but I am still in love with the fur set leg warmers as well as the fur set hat. I can kind of agree on the coat, but comment down below what you think and if you would change anything about this set. Now, don't worry if you are panicking, thinking that this fur set will actually be removed. After much consideration, the manager came out and made a new statement telling players that the fur set will in fact not be removed because so many new players do rely on this set. I scared you there. Actually, we were all scared, so. The next item that is most requested is going to be the VIP giant front bow. Now, this bow even I have struggled styling because it is really hard to see it going with anything. I have a feeling that this item will be one of the items removed because so many players are unable to style it and are begging for it to be removed or reworked. I feel like if it is removed, it will be heavily reworked with probably a ton of toggles. Because low-key, there is absolutely no way that we can style this. Many people have tried and have failed. Scrolling through all of these suggestions, it looks like the next items that are most requested to be removed are going to be the glasses. Now, obviously, this doesn't mean all of the glasses, but players are asking the developers to remove at least some of them because we have so many to select from. Now, it is notable that the most hated glasses will be these 2 two that I'm showing on screen right now. Some players say that they look too similar and they should probably be a toggle instead, which I don't think is a bad idea. While some players find that it is hard to style them, or they find that the other glasses look way better than these two. While we are on the topic of toggling items, there is a player that made an entire spreadsheet on what should be removed, reworked, or turned into a toggle. I think this is such a smart idea, so let's first move into the first 3 items that they are suggesting we remove. So as you can see, in Dress to Impress, there are a lot of shirts to choose from. Now, because of new items that are coming into the game, these shirts are being used a whole lot less. Now, with so many options, a ton of them are starting to look very similar. Okay, but honestly, how many times can you make a simple flippin' shirt? Cause at some point, I think you're just beating a dead horse. Okay, now I cannot even lie to you. These 3 shirts actually look like triplets. They are so similar, and that is why people are asking for it to be removed. Now, in one of these text boxes, it does suggest that we can bind them as a toggle instead. So for example, we make one shirt and have it toggle neckline, v-neck, scoop, /default, square in length, default shorter. Now, I know it is not impossible for the DTI team to make multiple toggles because we have seen it before. I mean, if you take a look at how many toggles the Dior Star bow has, it definitely takes the cake on the most toggles on one item. I 100% see the suggestion coming to DTI as a solution for the items needing to be removed. Now, the next 3 items are still going to be shirts, but I think this one is so important. Now, the first shirt is the same as the first 3, but these next 2 items are quite literally a scam to the VIP players. As you can see, this shirt and pants combo is literally something we would see outside of VIP. Now, this one is a little questionable because maybe VIP will be upset, but I think that these items are very repetitive and they should be turned into a toggle instead and give VIP new items to work with in the future. I'm sure VIP will be upset for a short while, but if it clears up space for more items to come in the future for the VIP room, I think that it is worth it to try. Now, you may be wondering, Smiley, if you could remove an item, which item would that be? Now, obviously, it is a little hard because I do love all of the items in Dress to Impress, but I also agree that some of them may be very repetitive and could use a toggle to change them up. But obviously, there are items that I don't use very often. The first one being this shirt right here in VIP. I don't really know how to style it, and it's very plain and simple. I feel like you can combine that with another shirt to make a toggle option instead of trying to remove the entire thing. Now, the next items that I don't really like are going to be in the earrings section. So it's going to be all of these ring earrings right here. It's not that I don't like them, but I feel like having them all 3 separate items is such clutter, and I feel like they should make a toggle out of that one too. Other than that, I don't really have much to say. I don't have a lot of opinions on what is being removed and what isn't. Obviously, do not remove the items that the players will be using the most. I feel like that would not be smart, and I do very much respect the manager and the DTI developers and community for coming together and asking what the players think should be removed rather than making the decision up to themselves, because that would be tragic. Alright, getting back on track here are the next 3 items that are suggested to be removed and changed to a toggle instead. Now, I agree these skirts are very similar and could be combined as a toggle 100%. It is suggested that the toggles will be default, tight, and length, allowing the players to make the shirt shorter or longer and add flare if they wanted to, just like the last skirt. It looks like the players also could toggle waistlines being high or low if they wanted to change that up. And I feel like that is so smart because these skirts are very similar and they are so far apart. Switching it up, here are 4 items that are suggested to change, all of them being pants. Once again, the reason is to them being super similar and they can be used as a toggle to make them longer or shorter. I do 100% agree on the pajama pants / sweatpants because they are basically the same item but different lengths. Now, once again, they do suggest suggest that the short and the long jeans should be combined together to make one singular jeans. However, they do point out something notable, which is not all the jeans should be combined under one toggle. Now, the reason is there are some layering hacks that do require the players to put on 2 jeans, and having that removed would be extremely devastating for the players. As we know, we cannot put on the same item twice. However, I think that is something that the DTI team should be considering, because in that way, players can get more creative with what they make. Now, these are all of the jeans in DTI. Comment down below which jeans should stay as they are and which ones should be changed and removed and be turned into a toggle. We have already seen a similar concept with the gloves in Dress to Impress, where they combined both gloves into one, making a toggle for the short and long gloves. The only thing devastating about this is that we cannot combine the gloves together to make bloody hands anymore because of this update. So let me know your thoughts on that, because I was extremely sad when I found out. Okay guys, calm down, but we are switching it up again, and here are 6 items that are suggested to be removed that are on this list. That makes it a total of 19 items on this spreadsheet right now, and counting, of what should be removed and replaced with a toggle. So first 2 items I would agree with. They are extremely similar, and the only thing making them different is one of them has a gem and one of them does not. It could be easily switched to a toggle with not a lot of people complaining. Second on this list would be the sports items that we have. So these are going to be the 2 balls. It is the soccer ball and the basketball. And I think this idea is very cool, because then if you make toggles for these 2 items, you can have toggles for things such as a volleyball as well, or maybe even a bowling ball. Now don't click away yet, because I have some videos that you want to check out if you want to learn more about the Christmas updates coming to Dress to Impress, or you want to prepare for Christmas with these awesome outfit hacks that you must try in Dress to Impress. You can find these videos on my channel, or click on the 2 videos on screen right now. And there should also be some videos on the side of mine that you should definitely check out. I love you guys so much. Make sure to like and subscribe. And what are you waiting for? I am waiting for you in the next video. So go and click on it so we can hang out even more, bestie. See you soon!